Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In now to Oscar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check as the lead remains. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with one away. Here's Jordy Mercer now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, That has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Hit in the air to left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Harold Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castro.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Mercer is off of first with two away. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Tigers get one here on. Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Drew Verhagen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 54, Drew Verhagen.
Standing in now, Peter Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Stepping in now, number 8, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Number 10.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A pause and the 0-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Now batting, Victor Reyes. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 50.
So a big moment here, and standing in, number 50. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bounce towards the second baseman. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll... Blaine Hardy is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Blaine Hardy.
So coming to the plate, Luke Maile. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
The catcher, Luke.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike two. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
This is line to left. Stewart is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3. Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Good bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Tim Mesa been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is right there, 1 down. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Guerrero comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, number 34. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he takes strike two. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Still ready now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Reyes comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Peter Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, number 50.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 50. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, and it's in time as he held at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, designated hitter, John Hicks.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. Oh,
and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Tigers. Joe Jimenez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
77. Joe
Striding in to start the ninth, number 8, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Davis. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
now batting, number 10.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. Reyes sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very...
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Detroit Tigers smash against the Astros 5-4. Hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-2. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-3. The Kansas City Royals took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. Held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they destroyed the Angels 6-0. The Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-2. Jorge Alfaro was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Fish disposed of the Rockies 13-4. The Nationals amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-4. The Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates sent 3 balls into the seats as they ran over the Reds 9-2. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-0. The Dodgers catcher, number 16, was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 5-3. The San Diego Padres put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
afternoon baseball for you. Digging in, Victor Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit.
First delivery to him on the way.
Victor
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jordy Mercer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 50. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. 1-0 the count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Cabrera leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Pannone has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jeimer Candelario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. From the stretch. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength. Spencer Turnbull is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Ready with another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher. He still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
A ball and no strikes.